Look, you've heard and you've read on the platform a lot of stuff from Yvonne van Dongen, a journalist. She's got a Substack as well. Her latest piece has been, or is, on the influence, I think, I put it this way, of transgender ideology within our police force. Yvonne's been doing a deep dive into that. Her piece is published on Substack now. I thought we'd have a chat to her to see what she has found out. She joins us by phone now. Yvonne, nice to have you back with us. Welcome.
Nice to be back, Sean. Thank you.
All right. So you set out to find out what about the police in this piece?
Two things that have been bugging me. One was the Albert Park event that I was at. Why were we abandoned by the police? Why didn't they turn up?
Why did they sit in their van and do nothing when there was serious assaults happening?
Yeah, and when I was ringing up, they were saying, we're there. And I thought, where? So I was confused about that. And then there was another British court case, which I found really intriguing, and I think it did have some merit. A gender-critical lesbian took the Northumbria Police Court saying it was inappropriate for the police to take part in events that promoted gender ideology. And the judge agreed with her. He said that means that the police shouldn't take sides in contentious social issues, and if they did, it means they wouldn't deal with the matter fairly and unevenly. And so Northumbria Police then had to stop marching in Pride, stop wearing clothing, stop carrying flags.
But we've got cop cars. We've got cop cars with the rainbow flag on.
I know. Yep. So I thought I think that they've got a point. They're not impartial. And then when I looked at the rainbow movement within the police, I saw that they rolled out this dedicated Rainbow 101 online training module in early 2023. Now remember, Posey Parker came at the end of March, so probably early February I think they rolled it out. So they were deep into it. Then they
What did this training schedule involve, the rainbow training schedule?
Hard to know, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was run by gender minorities, Aotearoa. And one of the people who featured in it hugely was Senior Sergeant Rona Stace, who was a man, and he's their Senior Prevention Partnerships Advisor, Inclusion. And I wouldn't be surprised if he did have quite a lot to do with the decision.
Okay, you say wouldn't be surprised, you can't say he did.
I can't say for sure, no, but it did mean that they were kind of at peak rainbow. They'd done the training, they had lots of
I have heard it suggested that Senior Sergeant Rona Stace was in charge of the tactical response to Posey Parker's visit. Is that so?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, there's another question I could ask.
Yeah.
I think I have asked that once and not had a response. And then I also have a question. In my view, trans is a mental disorder. Is it appropriate to have police officers with a mental disorder having senior positions? Personally, no, I don't think it is.
Okay, but you'll now be accused of being a thief. So what did you find, and how hard was it to get information out of the police about this?
Oh, yeah, they were terrible. First, I went to Mark Mitchell's office, and then I was told it was operational, so I had to go to police. And then I went to police, and then they said, "Oh, what do you write for?" And I said, and they said, "Can you get a confirmation from the outlet?" So I got one from you, and I just gave them about 6 questions, and the answer to all of them was no. So I don't know why I needed to have official confirmation. Yeah, the answer was no to everything.
Why not just ask them under the Official Information Act, Yvonne?
Well, that would take even longer. That takes months.
Would they then stall you for like a year? So what have you been able to establish about the ideology of transgender within the police? And I think it's appropriate for you to speculate, given that you have asked questions and the police have obfuscated.
Yes, they have. I think that they've signed up to this rainbow movement, and it's a movement that's outlived its purpose. So before homosexual law reform, during AIDS, before gay marriage, it was useful. There was a need to stand up. And now the T's and Q's, the trans and queers, they're pretending they're fighting the battles of 20 years ago, but they've got different goals. I mean, the T...
Are the police rainbow ticked?
Yes, I imagine that. I don't know.
Jeez.
I don't know for sure, actually.
And look, I think you raise a really interesting point vis-a-vis this case in Britain.
Yes.
If there is controversy on a topic, the police must be neutral. They must enforce the law.
Yes.
evenly and equally for everyone. And as soon as they get into this diversity stuff, one group, even if it's just a feeling, will feel they are not being protected or indeed are being persecuted because of their political views. Yeah.
We were that day. We absolutely were left to the hordes, to beat us up. They didn't give us shit because we were ringing and no one cared.
Okay.
So it actually proves that they're not impartial.
Yeah. Now, Yvonne, I've had problems reading your thing on Substack, but I want us to publish it on the platform. So let's talk today and we'll get it up this weekend. I'm sorry about that. I've had other stuff.
That's all right.
Going down.
I can send it to you in a different document. I can send it to you in a different
format.
Document.
That would be great. Thanks, Yvonne.
Yeah.
And look, it sounds like this has been a frustrating assignment.
It's been a very frustrating assignment, but I kind of used to it when it comes to this topic. Nobody really wants to tell the truth, do they? They don't. And they claim. I've asked them, are they being unfair? Oh no, it's not about promoting any belief system, as police do not do.
Well,
this.
then don't put a rainbow on your police car.
Exactly. Don't take part in pride parades. Don't. Yeah. And I would say, I'm sorry.
See, we wouldn't accept them taking part in a Labour Party parade.
No.
Or an anti-Palestine parade, or a pro-Palestine parade. Not. We just wouldn't. So why are they allowed to do it for a pride march?
And I am concerned about trans officers, male to female, to be honest, because what I know about older male trans is that many of them are autogynephiles. So they
aren't you more concerned about the allegations about Yvonne Skinnerman, who isn't trans or gay?